you're going to be very quiet, right? Kind of feel like an official YouTuber filming in my car, although I think the first video I ever uploaded was also filmed in my car. I forgot to do a testing thing on my mic, so let me test that. Testing. We're back again because yesterday, right when I started filming, my mechanic, aka my brother, showed up to fix my car. Nothing mechanical, just a dumb beeping sound that meant in the end he needed to change a fuse. So dumb. We took forever to figure that out. Yesterday, while my brother was fixing the car, I was doing my dishes because obviously I'm no help with the car. I wish I could focus and learn this kind of stuff because it is incredibly useful, obviously. I wasn't watching or listening to anything because I wanted my brain to just work and clear out and stuff. I just had some thoughts that I thought were something I could expand upon and share with y'all. One of the things was that, I was really frustrated because I have been planning this trip for months now, and I have been mentally preparing myself because I am about to drive a 3-day road trip with 2 little kids by myself, and it's just a lot. I know it's a lot to travel with kids. I've done it so many times before, and I know I can do it, but it's a lot. So I'm just kind of preparing, getting everything ready, washing my last load of clothes, packing up my last trinkets off the shelf, packing up the suitcases, getting the car all in order, and everything was ready. Got some new tires. My car was working just fine until the moment I drove out the driveway intending to start this road trip. Beeping sound started. Anyway, I won't get into the whole situation of that, but one part of my frustration was that I couldn't do anything about the problem because for a while I was racking my brain like, who can I call? Who can help me fix this? Tomas didn't really know what to do because he's not here with me right now. So it's hard to diagnose a problem on a car unless you've heard of the exact same problem before. We were searching online. I just didn't know what to do with myself. And I do not like having a problem that I can't do anything about. The next thing I was frustrated about was that I had been planning this for so long. I had the idea that I would be traveling all day on this day, and then suddenly I wasn't. So now there were dishes to do. There was meals to think about because I had planned on road trip food. There was going to be clothes to wash again because obviously we dirty clothes every day. I was going to have to buy new road trip snacks because some of the stuff I bought for a road trip, they're going to go bad or we'll have to eat within, like fruit. Honestly, yeah, I could have left today instead of yesterday because I was going to leave yesterday, but the thing got fixed so I could leave today. But now I have a couple sisters coming to town, so I'm excited to see them and hang out with them for a couple days. So I'm pushing back my leaving date, which is not, it's partially the fault of the car because I didn't leave on the day that I planned to. But then it's ultimately my own decision that I'm not leaving when my snacks are still good, okay? It's like, just dumb. All these little things, Let me know if you've ever experienced this thing. And I think I might have talked about it before on this channel, that you're planning on one specific thing, and then once it reaches that date or that time and that thing doesn't happen, you're like, now what? I don't know what to do with myself. So on a normal day, I have a lot to do, and I don't generally find myself in this mode of, okay, now what? Because I have so much going on. I have YouTube video stuff. I have different just things. And of course, when you have kids and there's always things to do, messes to clean up, dishes, food. I had been working on a project for my mom on my computer, which I wrapped up the day before my travel day. So I didn't have to work on that anymore. I had already planned on not uploading a video this Saturday because I was going to be traveling, and the whole week before this Saturday I was planning for my trip and packing up and saying my goodbyes and everything. I feel like I'm all over the place. Okay, focus. But this also goes kind of hand in hand with another thing that I started thinking about, which was overwhelm. When you feel overwhelmed about stuff, it's generally, at least for me, it's generally because I feel like there's so much to do and I don't feel like I have enough time to do it. And so, for example, when I was packing my suitcase at midnight, the night before my trip, I was trying to remember all the things I needed. I was hoping I would have room in my suitcase and in my car, and just thinking like, oh man, there's so much stuff. And when I got into my head too much and started thinking about, oh, there's this and that and the other thing, and it's just so much, then I would freeze and I wouldn't be able to do anything. But then I would have to remind myself, just do the next thing. Just take the next step. Just grab this paper and put it in this folder. Just take the sheets off the bed and put them in the washer. Just eat the food if you're hungry. Just take the next little step. And so that's what I was doing with the overwhelm, and then also with okay, what the heck do I do now? Because I am here when I didn't expect to be here, when I expected to be driving 200 miles, 300 miles down the road. I just said, okay, well, there's dishes to do. Let me do the dishes. Okay, well, I'm thinking mesa, counter, table, all in one needs to be wiped, so let's just clean that. Okay, well, now it's time to eat, so let's figure out food. Okay, now I need something out of my car that I already packed, so let's go get it. My mom came home from work, so she started telling me, like, can you do this, can you do that? And I was like, yeah, let me just give me anything to do, because I don't know what to do with myself. So, and I was gonna film this video, like I kind of mentioned. So that was one thing that I was like, oh, I can do this, but then my brother showed up. I would have filmed and then would have had a video to edit, but since I didn't film, then I didn't edit. So then I still had open space of like, what do I do? What is something you do when you're overwhelmed? What is something you do when you find yourself with time that you didn't expect to have had? And maybe some people live off of calendars or agendas or planners and they never have this sort of time, but I have yet to live out of a planner. I hope to. I'm working on it. I am researching planners to buy, and I hope to organize my life a little better. But honestly, it is a bit hard with kids when you don't have a specific babysitter schedule or a specific nap schedule. Hence why I just do whatever I can after midnight. Oh, I wonder if my water's hot from sitting in here for 24 hours. Not hot, surprisingly. Drink your water, dudes. My head hurts. I'm not a headache person. I used to be in middle school, in high school, but I'm not anymore. So what is this? And if all else fails, go for a walk. Barefoot. Oh my goodness. Wow, totally forgot to say thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking on this video, supporting my channel. Hope you get something out of this. I'll catch you later. By the way, do you like my steering wheel cover? My daughter picked it out. Oh, what was I gonna say? My brain is a little short today because I spent like an hour scrolling on my phone this morning and I didn't sleep very good and I have a headache.